Before I get into the games, I just want to give you guys a brief overview of everything that was going on at this time, so you guys understand how I got the chance to play against a professional team. If you guys don't care about any of this stuff, I'm going to put a timestamp in the description or whatever, so you guys can just skip to the games. I recently just graduated from San Diego State last semester, fall 2023, so in December, and 2 years ago, around 2 years ago in spring of 2022, I walked on to the soccer team, which is a D1 program. I initially wanted to walk on in my freshman year, but it was all online due to COVID, so I couldn't do that. And then sophomore year in the fall, I emailed the coaches, the assistant coaches, and got a chance to walk on. There were like 10 of us walk-ons, but around 6 or 7 of us ended up staying for the whole semester, so we were included in trainings. We were not included in workouts with the team or in like the group chats or anything. It was literally just trainings. We would show up with our cleats. We wouldn't even go to the locker room. We would just show up with our cleats every day and train with the team. And a lot of the time we actually trained separate, just like the walk-ons would train together, 6 of us. And then the actual team would train together, and towards the end we would mix the teams up and do scrimmages and stuff like that, 6v6 with keepers. A lot of fun drills actually. To be completely transparent and honest with you, if it wasn't for them having low numbers, I don't think I would have been given this opportunity, because I was playing so bad at the tryouts. I was nowhere near close to how good I should have been playing, because on the first week, in the first week I had a horrible week and I just lost all my confidence. As a footballer, you know what that feels like, that stage. And that was the first week of tryouts, so somehow I got through to continue to train with the team, which I appreciate them so much for giving me that opportunity, because I learned so much through that semester. Even though, to be honest, I lost my love for the game, I was lucky enough for them to allow me to play with the team and even get game time in, as you'll see in the next few minutes, playing against professional teams and professional academies, and just being in that atmosphere with these higher level guys brought me to such a higher level. And just to give you guys a reference of how good I was at that time, I'm going to put up a clip right now of the training videos that I was doing. This was also when I had cleats that were like a size and a half too big for me, or a size. I don't know why I was doing this. It was partially because I just didn't want the cleats to be too tight. I don't know why. For the longest time, I only recently got cleats that fit. So I think that era of football for me, that semester, just taught me so much. Even though I dreaded it for the most part, I'm not gonna lie. Just those training sessions with higher level players, and realized that I wasn't at their level just yet, but I think technically I was on the same level as them, but so many other things were missing from my game, like physicality, consistency was another huge thing. And physicality, not only just like being big, but fitness levels, I did not have either of those. I was super skinny, I still am, but not as skinny as I am now. Yeah, technically I realized like if I improve that side of my game, the physical aspects, and just playing at a higher speed, which is just comes from playing with better players, which that semester helped me with a lot. I think I can easily play at that level. It just takes some time and experience, like someone to give me the opportunity, which they did, to play at that level. I don't know if that covers everything, but I'll probably do Q&A in the future or something, and you guys can ask a bunch of questions on that type of stuff, just so I'm not super long with this. I was like a bench player at best on a D1 team, and even then I don't know like if I was a bench player, especially with how I was playing at this time. I didn't deserve at all to play that whole semester, so I'm just lucky that they let me. I did not think I was going to get any minutes throughout the whole semester, so just getting the chance to get subbed on right here, I think it was more because the players not lacked fitness, but like they were getting tired during the game. Because this first game that you're going to see right here is against San Diego Loyal, which is a USL championship team. It was coached by Landon Donovan at the time. So these guys are all high-level professionals, and I don't know if you know Andrew Carlton, but he played on the national team, like U17s, and also played at Atlanta United in the MLS. He was on this team. There's a bunch of guys that are just like experienced professionals, and me. Highest level I played before this game was either against like a 5th tier in Italy, or my like high school finals. I also played academy, but that was up until I was like 16, so that was like a long time before this. I think I was 19 or 20 at this time. I was 21 in this video, but I was still like not mature as a footballer. number 24 coming on right now. I'm mainly just showing this to you guys to show you my experience in my first like professional environment. I had no impact on this game. If anything, I had an impact for worse. So don't expect anything out of me in this game. I just want to show you guys my experience and how everything went. Like I'm like clueless right here. I had no idea what to do. I'm just on the top of the 18. The score is 1-0 to Loyal at this point. That's my first contribution. Little closeout on the ball. This was less than a minute after I came on. I did not expect to get involved in the game this early. Their number 10 wins it, and I somehow put a tackle in on him and win the ball. I mean, come on. For someone that barely makes any tackles, I don't know how I did that. It looks like a foul, to be honest. Probably was. We're gonna put like 5 replays on this because this is like one of my only 2 touches of this game. Low key? No. Low key, I got the ball. Oh, I forgot to say what position I was playing. I still didn't even describe that. I was playing right wing. For some reason, this doesn't really apply anymore. But back then, I would be like 20 times worse when I was on the right wing compared to the left wing. Just because when the ball was played to me on the sideline, all my body weight would be on my right foot, right? Because I'm controlling it and trying to shield it from a defender. On the left wing, my left foot has all the weight on it, which I'm used to because I'm right-footed. So being on the right wing, I was just a lot weaker and more uncomfortable, but it doesn't change how badly I play. I forgot if I was told to do this, but I kept coming inside just to open up space for our outside back. I'm used to playing like that. That's how I like to play because I normally play as a 10 or on the wing, so I like receiving the ball and coming into the midfield. This is my favorite clip right here. Could be of all time. Look, they're literally just playing a rondo with me in the middle right here. It's gotta be the worst defending you've seen in your life. I'm just literally, this is like embarrassing. I'm literally just jogging. I have no idea what I'm doing. But again, I'm just sharing this so you guys can see, and also I can see for myself in the future how much I progressed as a player. They didn't really go anywhere with that, but even then, I was just giving them so much time on the ball when I should have closed down. This was like my first time. I didn't even get to be on the ball, but like that was the closest thing I got to touching the ball, and I didn't even touch the ball because what I was trying to do like a Vinicius where I let the ball go past me. Oh. I remember just sprinting my ass off right here. And even then, like, I look so slow. I was so much slower back then. And when nobody knows this, but when I was jogging right here, I was about to cramp up. Like, I think it was because I was so nervous to play that, like, my body was just so tense. And, like, after 2 sprints, I was about to cramp up. And I didn't do anything that whole game. Here's another defensive effort right here. Oh. Close. What a tackle. As you guys can tell, I didn't do anything. We're going to move on to the second game. I got more touches in the second game. The second game we played, and I'm going to show you, the second game I played in is against Tijuana and Xolos, who's in Liga MX. Not their first team, but their U23s. And to be honest, it wasn't even like their U23s. It was a bunch of, maybe some of them were like 20 or 21, but a lot of them seemed like they were maybe 16, 17, 18. In my head at this time, I didn't think any of the coaches, and maybe only a few of the players, trusted me when we played together. I trusted more of the other walk-ons if we played together, but coaches, I feel like they had no trust in me whatsoever whenever I got the ball to like play like myself. And the other team, or the other players, some of them did, but other ones, actually I'd say like majority of them did. It was more of me doubting myself. I think a lot of them did trust me to play better than I did, but in my head I had such little confidence that I was doubting myself, and now I'd say I'm pretty confident when I play now, but I also haven't been challenged at a higher level recently. I already cut these clips. The last game was just the last 10 minutes of the game. But this one I got subbed on twice, like I'd say 15 minutes each time. And I was playing 9 both times. Actually, I was on the wing for like maybe 5 minutes, but I was playing as a 9 because my whole purpose the whole game was just to press and win the ball for the team, just run my ass off. I actually make a good run here into the space. Receive the ball around the halfway point, and play this through ball. When you're looking at this clip, you probably assume that from the way the play ends up that I was trying to play out right back, but I was actually trying to play midfielder through, and it was just, he makes a run in front of the defender. I thought he was going to run behind the defender. Right here, receive the ball, do a little fake past the defender, and then just a horrible shot. Completely mishit it. Here, get a little header back to the midfielder. Lay off. Here I make a good run, and my teammate finds me. The ball slows down a lot though, so I can't really run into the space. I end up just keeping the ball and playing to our right back. This is the second half. As you can tell, it's darker. And this is one of the first plays I got subbed on. It's probably the best chance I had of the game. And I make a good run actually in behind. And our center back finds me through. But there's a lot of things wrong with this, but I should have probably kept the ball. I was trying to lay it off to our winger. Our winger right there, but the ball gets intercepted. I probably could have done a lot better at that situation, to be honest. Get another one-touch play that ends up with an attack, a good chance, and then some defensive work. This was actually called a foul, but I had a side tackle right there. It's probably the best clip I have in this whole video right here, and to be honest, I still don't know how I personally did this, but the ball gets played super high, and I get a crazy touch around the defender, and then play our winger right there. I still don't know how I did that. But that's, oh wait, no, this isn't even all. Those are only the good ones. I forget where the rest are. And defensively, this is what I was talking about in the last game. I wasn't pressing so forcefully in the first game, and I was doing that a bunch in this game, but I kept getting beat. Like, I really don't want to show this, but I'm gonna show it anyways, just because sometimes you gotta do the things you don't want to do, and I don't want to show this clip because I wasn't initially supposed to take this free kick, but the initial free kick taker had a little injury, so he told me that I could take it, and it doesn't look as bad as it was on this footage because it looks like a through ball, like perfectly placed. It actually looks pretty good. But I was trying to play this in the back post. That's what no one knows. Again, just as you guys know, a lot of this footage is like not much you can really learn from, except stuff that I can learn from. But I'm more just showing it so you guys get an idea of. This was 2 years ago, also, by the way. So I think I said to myself, or I said when I was watching this, that my level was not close to a D1 level or even on the bench. But I'm graduated now. I think last semester, if I were to walk on, because I graduated half a semester early, if I were to walk on as a senior, I think I could have made the team because I played way better this last semester. And I was just up to that level. I've gotten so much better since then. My confidence is higher, and I trust myself more on the ball. There's just so many little things I've gotten better at, but I just want to show you guys this, even though it's from 2 years ago. So I have it for myself, and you guys can learn. One other thing that you guys probably wanted some ideas, like you probably watched this thinking like, oh, what can I learn from this video? The biggest thing I will say that I learned from these 2 games, more so the first one, because the second one wasn't as physically demanding, but with the first game, I learned that fitness is everything. Like, when you're not fit, you cannot do nearly as many things as you want, especially in soccer. Well, obviously I'm talking about soccer, but with fitness, you can do so much more. You can actually play how you want to play rather than conserving your energy and not defending. Fitness is so much bigger, and at a higher level, fitness is everything. Like, without fitness, your technical ability means nothing. So, yeah, there you go. It was coached by Landon Donovan at the time, so I got to shake his hand, or he got to shake my hand.